Hello friends, today I shall tell you about virtual environment. In Python, we can have more than one project in our systems, and each system may have its own configurations. Maybe each project is using different Python versions and different modules, and many modules have the same names, but they may have different versions. So in such a case, projects may have some conflicts, may create issues when they are run. To isolate each project from another project, a tool called virtual environment is used in Python. So a virtual environment is simply a tool that separates the dependencies of different projects by creating a separate isolated environment for each project. And in real sense, a virtual environment is a directory in which your project reside. So for example, we have three projects like cars, scooters, trucks, and each project is in different virtual environment, and each project is using different Python versions like Python 2.7, 3.6, and Python 3.8. So this virtual environment tool will isolate each project, and there will be no issue while running the project. So let me show you how to create a virtual environment in Python. Let me show you how to create virtual environment in Linux. For Linux and for MacBook, the procedure is the same. You have to open a terminal window and run some commands to create virtual environment. In my system, if I type Python and then press tab, so I have different Python version already installed. Here is Python 2.7, and here is also Python 3.6. So different Python versions can be installed, and to install the package we can use the command pip. Just typing pip and pressing tab, it will show different versions of pip already installed on my system. Pip 3 is for Python 3.6 and pip 3.8 is for Python 3.8. So to create virtual environment, we need to install a package which is called virtualenv. This is the package you need to install if you want to create virtual environment. While installing this package, if you run in some issues like some permission issues, so just type sudo and try to install like that. So it will install the package virtualenv, which we can use to create a virtual environment. So in my system it is already installed, so I am not going to install it here, but you can try on your system and it will definitely work as I instructed you. So to create the virtual environment, just type the Python version. For example, I want to create virtual environment for Python 3.8. So I am typing like that, and -m stand for module, and I will type here the module name or the package name, and the package is virtualenv, and then I type the name of my virtual environment, my project vnv. So this is the name of my virtual environment. Just press enter, and you can see that virtual environment has been created. And just let me clear the screen. Let's go to that directory, because virtual environment creates a directory, and in this directory we can save our project. So in order to start work on a virtual environment, it is important to activate it. So let me see what are the directories here. Okay, these are directories which are already in this virtual environment. So let me type a command which will activate the environment. So this is the command which will use to activate the environment. Environment is now activated, and you can see here that the name of the environment is flashed here. So you can, in this environment, you run the Python shell, and you can work here, and you can install different packages here. Like I'm installing Django here, so you can work here like that, and you have to create your project directory in this environment. So in order to deactivate the environment, now you are in the environment. To deactivate it, to come out of the environment, just type deactivate, and you will be out from the environment. So I have show you how to create the environment in Linux, and in the same way it is done on the Mac systems. So let me also show you how to do it on a Windows system. So I hope that you have already installed Python on your Windows system. So you have to search for the command prompt, and it is important you should open it as a administrator. Just right click it and run as administrator, and on the administrator command prompt window just type pip and install the virtual environment. It is the same command which we have used earlier to install the virtual environment package. So just press enter and it will get installed, and after the installation is completed, just close it and just open a simple command prompt with user mode, not as an administrator. So you can navigate to D drive. If you have D drive on your system, you can navigate to E drive. Just type E colon press enter and it will go to the E drive. So I have only C drive in my system, so I shall navigate to desktop, CD desktop. So I am here in desktop. So we can use the same command to create virtual environment. My test project v environment. So it is the name of my environment, my test project v environment, and just press enter. And it will create a new virtual environment, and you can just navigate to this directory. Just type cd and directory name, and you can see here what is inside the directory by typing the dir command. So to activate the environment, just type scripts. Here the command is different. It is scripts and /activate. So environment is now activated. Let me clean the screen. So environment is now activated. You can see the environment is activated, and you can install different modules here and create your project directory, and you can work on it. So I am just installing a package here and see how it is doing. The package is installed, and you can just type Python here to activate the Python shell, and to deactivate the environment, it is the same command, deactivate. So friends, this is how it is done in Windows. Hope this video will help you in creating the virtual environment, though there are several other methods, but this is the method which is preferred by me, and it is the most efficient method to create a virtual environment. Thank you very much.